Are you ready? Are you ready?
I used to take myself out on dates. Open my own.
Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing amazingly well. So in today's video, I'm going to be decluttering a few perfumes. But before I start this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Kindly give this video a thumbs up and let me know what your scent of the day is. Now, I just got back from work not too long ago. So my scent of the day today was actually Une Nuit by 𝐏𝐞𝐫𝐿. Let me show you real quick. I was wearing Une Nuit today. I absolutely love this perfume. Ginger, spicy, vanilla, beautiful. And I took a decant with me because I'm just strange like that. I have to always carry a decant even when the perfume is beast mode. So there it is. So I did use quite a lot of it today as well, and I got so many compliments. But towards the end of the year, I'm always thinking of decluttering. I declutter my shoes, my clothes, my life. I declutter people from my life, and I just needed to make space in my perfume collection. It does get really overwhelming sometimes when I'm going out and I'm just like, what do I want to wear? And I'm there picking and choosing different perfumes. And as much as I love perfumes, it does get really overwhelming when you have a lot of perfumes. Like, look behind me, it's full of perfumes. I have a new cabinet over here full of perfumes. My daughter's room full of perfumes. I just feel like there are certain perfumes I just don't reach for. Like, I may review them, but I actually don't wear them because I don't remember to wear them. And I'm gonna dive into, I think I've got like 10 perfumes here, and I'm gonna start with one that was actually sent to me by this brand. I love this brand, I love their perfumes, but I don't wear this perfume. I tried to give it to my husband, he never wore it. But this one I'm not going to sell. This one I'm going to give away, because I feel like if someone is giving you a gift, like this was gifted to me by the brand, it's so low to sell a gift. Like, for me, it's like, if you're, I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing, but I don't respect when people get gift and they either regift or sell it or whatever. I know it's different in this kind of situation because this was gifted to me by the brand, but I just don't wear it, and I feel like somebody else would appreciate this perfume. And this is by Soradora, and it's called Broceliande or Broceliande. Now, this perfume is giving Coca-Cola in the opening. It's giving a bit bubblegummy as well. It's like a mixture of, like, you know when you chew gum and you've chewed it finish, yeah? And then the bubble gum has no taste. The smell of it, it has to be a fruity bubble gum though. The smell of it mixed with that Coke is what I get in this perfume. Now, I'll give you guys the notes because I don't know the notes. Just so you guys know, all of these perfumes I'm going to put on my website, and I'm going to ship them anywhere. This everywhere, well, anywhere and everywhere. This one I'm gonna put at 00, like this is not gonna be sold, but I will definitely put the shipping cost there, if that makes sense. So I advise you to run to the website to get this one, because I think that's the fairest way to do it. Now, this perfume has, so it's described as a citrus warm spicy. I disagree, but it opens up with caramel, rum, lemon, cinnamon, vanilla, bergamot, lime, ginger, iris, castellum, and civet. Now, that's where the problem lies. So it's giving a beaver's ass and civet, which is like a cat. And it's got styrax, sesame, coriander, and some extracts. Now, yeah, this is not working for me. I kid you not, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell bad at all. I feel like it's a little bit masculine, and it's just not my taste right now in this, like, in my perfume journey. Because sometimes I love me some really bold and, you know, powerful scents. Sometimes I don't want any of that. Sometimes I want subtle, I want quiet, I want easy rich kind of scent. And this one is not an easy reach. Like I said, it was gifted to me, so I will gift it to one of my amazing subscribers, but you just gotta pay for the shipping. So that is Broceliande by Soradora. Now, the next one is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I absolutely love the bottle. I think it's a beautiful scent. If you love sweet, addictive, sweet perfume, I love me some sweet perfumes. Like, I absolutely love me sweet perfumes, but this is a bit much. This is getting a bit much on my skin. I'm not feeling how sweet it is. My husband used to compliment me, but now he doesn't compliment me, and I just don't know what's happened to the perfume, or maybe just our noses change all the time. Like, I believe this happens to everyone that is actually into fragrances, where your nose will love a perfume and then something may happen months down the line and you're just not feeling it. But I feel like this is just too sweet for me at the moment. This is pear. This is, I think it's got tonka bean vanilla. It's very sweet, like I said. I like it, but I just can't wear it. There's so many other sweet perfumes in my collection that I prefer. So I'll also have this listed, just so you guys know. A lot of these perfume are going to be highly discounted because I just want to get them out of my collection so that I can get new perfumes into my collection. But that's not the reason why I'm decluttering. I just want to make space in case I want something new. So that is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So the next perfume is Rose Oud by Tiffany & Co. As you guys can see, there's no denting here. Like, I don't really have a dent in this perfume, maybe a tiny little bit, but it's a lovely, lovely perfume. To me, this is a spring summer scent. It's got the notes in here, which are blackcurrant, blue rose, and ambrette seed. This is a very watery rose perfume, which I really, really like. Longevity is not amazing. I don't expect it to be, but the scent profile is lovely. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's floral, it's very nice. But throughout this summer, I think I wore this once and I just never reached for it again. Same with the last year summer. I think I wore it once, never reached for it again. So that's the only reason it's leaving my collection. There's so many other blackcurrant type perfumes that I prefer, like the Sea Intense by Giorgio Armani. I prefer that to this. So yeah, this just has to go really. So that is Rose Oud by Tiffany & Co. So the next perfumes are 4 perfumes in one, and I'm putting them as one because I just feel like it's the best way to do this. So those are the perfumes, and they are by PPE Jeans. Now these are, I'll have all the names linked below. These are really, really gorgeous bottles. It looks like a little cup, which is very nice, but you guys look at the first one. No dent, literally no dent in them. I reviewed them, I like them. I think they are cheap, they're affordable, they're very nice, but I just don't wear them. I don't know why. I will say though, my favorite is this one, which is Celebrate for Her, I believe. That's my favorite one. And this green one is my least favorite, only because it's a bit complex and the complexity is not actually given on my skin anymore. So these 4 are going. Everything will be linked down below. Now this next perfume is gonna shock you guys because I keep talking about it and I really, really love it. I really love it, but my husband just despises this perfume. I don't know why, but he hates it so much. He literally said it's too strong. It's not strong in a nice way. It gives grannified vibes, and it's just the reason I'm decluttering it. So that is Possibilities by La Perla, which looks like a love potion. And I know a lot of people are also quite wary about this perfume. Like, some people love it, some people really hate it, and I love it, but I just can't. I don't wear it. I can't seem to wear it because to me, this is a sexy date night. This is a mature rose spicy perfume, and the only person I go on a date with is my husband. And if I can't wear this on a date night, why do I have in my collection? Like I said, it's really, really nice. I don't even think this is available anymore. I don't know if it's been discontinued or I just don't know, but I've not seen it anywhere. I got mine from 𝐏𝐿, and I literally wore this maybe, I don't know, once. I don't know if you guys can see the dent, actually, the non-existent dent. There's no dent, there's none. But I would still recommend it, but you've got to try this before you buy, unless you like a super thick rose, floral, sweet kind of scent. If you don't like rose, you would not like this. This is not your easy rose. This is not your Delina type of rose. This is a very heavy and dense rose. It's a little, not a little bit, I find it to be mature, not in a very old mature, but this is some, like, I can imagine a woman in her, I don't know, late 30s wearing this. I don't see somebody in their 20s wearing this, but I could be wrong. It's just giving mature woman. And yes, I'm a mature woman, but my husband does not like this perfume, so that's the reason why it's leaving my collection. But I love it. It's so different from anything I have in my collection at the moment. But yeah, it's got to go. Oh, guys. It's got to go for now. So yeah, that is Possibilities by La Perla. So the next perfume is one I rarely mention on my channel, only because first of all, a lot of you guys can't find it, and second of all, it leans a bit masculine, and third of all, I don't reach for it. And this is by a brand called 𝐏𝐿𝐵, and the perfume is called Sir Galahad. First of all, the bottle is everything. The bottle is so unique. Like, I absolutely love this bottle. However, the juice is not for me anymore. I have a perfume that's very similar to this perfume, and I'll show you the perfume, and it is Mineralize by 𝐼𝐻𝐿. This has also been discontinued. They smell very similar, but I prefer this a little bit because this leans more feminine and this is more me. It's quite a powdery perfume, and you guys know how much I love powdery scent, so this is beautiful. So they're quite similar, and I just don't see the reason of having two similar perfumes in my collection. Main difference is one is feminine, the other is masculine. But I'll give you guys the note to this perfume. I still have the box, and normally when I keep a box of a perfume, deep down somewhere, I feel like I know that I may declutter in the future, so I keep the packaging. But let me give you guys the notes to this one. Okay, so the notes here are gardenia, saffron, and mandarin. Gardenia again, jasmine, olibanum, and then in the base we have tobacco, amber, and vetiver, and it's described as a white floral tobacco scent, which already sounds extremely complex. You get the tobacco, but to me it's very heavy white floral with a lot of powderiness. I don't get the citruses much, but I get more of that tobacco, smoky, powdery, very, very powdery, especially on my skin, and in the dry down, it's super powdery. It's super different, but it's not for me anymore. I don't wear it, and like I said, I have a perfume that is literally the same, but I prefer that perfume over this one. So that is Sir Galahad, and the brand is called 𝐿𝐵. And the next perfume is Loubidoux by Christian Louboutin. Now, I have not even worn this perfume more than once, and I think I even just reviewed it, wore it a couple of times, and that was the end of it. So I still have the packaging, I still have the tiny little cap, because this is heavy. This is probably the heaviest perfume in my whole entire collection. So that is Loubidoux. Lovely packaging, very beautiful, very pretty bottle. This one is a strawberry, rose, and cedar perfume. Now, it's very lovely. You definitely get that strawberry, but if you are familiar with strawberries in perfumes, you know that they either go amazing or they go completely left in terms of it just doesn't smell great. And in this perfume, it's kind of on and off on my skin. And I just feel like because the strawberry note is so prominent and so loud, mixing it with that rose doesn't work on my skin. I feel like there's something that just comes off, especially in that dry down. There's something that happens on my skin that it just makes this perfume go completely off. And I didn't realize this until I think I went to pick my children up from school. My daughter hugged me and she was like, "Oh mom, you smell different." And usually I don't get that, not from my daughter. She's always so like, "Mom, you smell amazing, you smell beautiful." So when she said that, I was just like, "Do I smell bad, Sophia?" And she was like, "Not bad, just not like you." So yeah, this is not this is not given at all. So I'm definitely gonna add this one to my website. I have not worn this perfume. I think I sprayed it a few times and that's just been it for me. I love Louis Rouge, which I still have in my collection. I love Louis Crown, which I think is beautiful, and I love Louis Croc, which I'm going to purchase. Maybe I'll wait for Black Friday or something. I have like the longest wish list of perfumes. You guys have no idea. If you want to see my wish list, let me know. I will make that video for you, but only if you care to see it. But yeah, Louis Do is not doing it for me at all. But yeah, that's why it's leaving my collection. So this next perfume wasn't meant to be a declutter. It's just because I don't know what happened, but this broke. So this is Scandal by Night by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I decluttered the original, but I've just kind of left it in my perfume cabinet. I've not even listed to sell it. So there are so many other perfumes that I've not even put out to sell that I'm just going to put everything on my website. I have Passesoir. I've got quite a few perfumes that I no longer want in my collection. So definitely check out my website, and I will have everything linked in the description box below. So we have Scandal by Night. Now this is honey, cherry, vanilla. It's got a lot of notes, but this has to go because it broke. I don't know if you guys can see. It's even catching dust. I don't know if you guys can see that somehow the spring that links the perfume to the atomizer on top is definitely broken. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. There we go. It's broken, and I am beyond annoyed about it. As you guys can see, I can't even spray it. I can't do anything with it. That's it. I cannot do anything with this perfume. So the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably remove the bottom here, which is removable. Oh, well, I did not realize that I could easily see. How did it untwist? So like, this is meant to be quite sturdy, but it's far from it. But anyway, so I may just decant it and just sell it on, because this has been discontinued. So I think I'm just gonna decant, maybe like 10 ml for, I don't know, £10. I don't know. It just needs to go, and I'm really annoyed that this has happened to this perfume. So yeah, Scandal by Night is just, it's the bottle's fault. Otherwise I would have still kept this in my collection because I really like it. So this next perfume is probably one that I started talking about on my channel when I first started YouTube, and this is by Paco Rabanne, and this is called Dangerous Me. And this is part of their Par collection, which literally no one talks about this collection. I've never seen a video on the Par collection by Paco Rabanne. Now this perfume smells very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. It's very similar. It's a little bit sweeter, I would say, but it's not cloying. I don't reach for this as well. I think I wore this a few times in like the last year and a half. And I don't reach for it. I'll give you guys the notes though. What I do like about it is the packaging. I think it's perfect for traveling. Now this perfume has, so this perfume opens up with vanilla. You get cedar, ambergris, and ginger. The ginger here is quite absent. This is more like your Baccarat Rouge, but sweeter and more vanillic. I think it's a likable perfume. I believe this retails for like £70, and I don't know if this is available worldwide, but I will definitely have it on my website for a really good price. And yeah, it's just gotta go because I don't use it. I love it, but I just don't even remember I have this perfume. It's caught so much dust over the years and it just needs to go. So that is Dangerous Me by Paco Rabanne. So on to the last perfume. Now this one is gonna surprise you guys because I've been raving about this perfume for so long and I still love this perfume nevertheless. So this is Jo Malone's Velvet Rose Oud. Now the reason I'm letting this go is because I have so many perfumes of this DNA in my collection, and I think a lot of the perfumes that I currently own are very similar. You know, there is something similar about one or the other. Like they're not that different. I'm trying to get rid of all of that, so I have a lot of variety in my collection. But this perfume is stunning. Now this opens up with Rose Oud, it's got praline, and it's got clove. What I get from this is not a lot of oud, it's more of the rose and the praline. It's a little bit, it's quite sweet actually. It's got some vanilla, even though it's not listed. I believe this has some vanilla. It's definitely beautiful. It's perfect for all year round, especially for this time of the year. It's absolutely amazing. As you guys can see, there is barely a dent. There is nothing in here that I've really used. Maybe I've used like a, I don't know, like a 5 ml from this, and this is the 50 ml bottle. It's a really long lasting perfume, because I know a lot of people have, you know, a lot of negative connotations attached to Jo Malone perfumes because their lasting power are just usually quite poor. But the perfumes in the black bottle do have better longevity in my opinion, and I think this is quite lovely. It's pricey, so get you some from me for sure. Yeah, it's a nice perfume, but again, I have too many perfumes in my collection that smells like this. Some are thicker, some are lighter. So I just have this DNA in my collection, and that's the only reason this perfume has to go. So that is Jo Malone's Velvet, Rose and Oud. So my lovelies, that is it for this video. Let me know what perfume you are going to be decluttering, if any, or let me know what perfume you're not really feeling anymore in your collection. Comment it down below. Don't forget to check out my website. Everything will be linked down below in my description box. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.